Welcome back. I'm Pac What If. I'm the What Ifer in your pocket. Now, since from last part, Izuku has been cleaning up the trash on the beach, and he has finished from the 6 month of him finishing. Since in this he had a little bit of help training with Alex. Trying to become the first quirkless hero, thanks to Alex's encouragement. Now let's begin part 3 of What If Alex Mercer was an MHA. Sorry from last episode. Last part. As Alex is closely watching Izuku finishing the last piece of trash closely, as he enhances his sight and hearing, so he can see what happens. As All Might, or Toshinori, walks up and says, "Well, young Midoriya, you actually cleaned up all this up. Quicker than I thought. Your friend Alex did a good amount of work with you, huh?" You can say that. Good old Alex. Such a good guy. Well, Midoriya, you have earned my power. As Alex, from 3 blocks away, he's like, "What?" As All Might plucks a hair and it says, "Eat this." As Alex, when he's drinking his water, and when he hears this, he's like, "What?" It's like, "Are you joking?" Well, unless you want my blood, which, let's just say things happen when you're as old as I am. Okay. As All Might hands him a water bottle, as Izuku drinks it and takes in the hair. Like, ugh. God, that is gross. Do you use conditioner in your hair? Well, how else do you think I get the bunny ears? How do you think I get my hair to stand up like that, huh? Please, that does not come out of the bed. As Izuku just, he could have warned me. So we must wait for it to digest, as Alex is just like, Izuku's getting a quirk from All Might. This is getting interesting. Might as well see what's going on. As he watches, an hour has passed. As Izuku as All Might gets up and says, "Okay, Midoriya, let's see how you go. See if one for all has, if it's all been digested." Wait. As, "Okay, All Might, how do I use this?" "Okay, to use one, you must clench your butt." It's like, what? Clench your butt and throw it. And throw a mighty smash. As Izuku brings up his arm to throw a fully armed punch. And he says, "Detroit, smash!" As he throws, creating he makes a tidal wave. Sorry. This took many takes to make. If this is a successful version of it. As he creates it, but he hurts his arm. As Alex is like, "What the? Wow, but you just used only 4%. Like, what? That was only 4%. As the water has finally, stabilized somewhat, as he just looks at his somewhat broken hand, we still need to work on it. As they take him to Recovery Girl and get it healed. as Ricardo is now bashing on Toshinori's head. What are you thinking? Man, just Toshinori, what are you thinking? Look, he's my successor. Toshinori, you're not that good of a teacher. What do you mean? I am joining UA after all as a staff member. Yeah, so you could find a successor. It looks like you already have. And your time is diminishing quickly. Toshinori, you're gonna get yourself. At worst, you're gonna get the kid killed. And we don't need that happening. I mean, what if he's still alive? I doubt it. I put in everything I had into it. Well, we gotta make completely sure. So, find a way for him to balance it out. As well, for the next couple of weeks, they have while Alex is watching. The next day, after Izuku has gained a couple scars, as Alex is like, okay, as All Might says, okay, let's try again. As Alex is like, I had enough of this masochistic bull. As he jumps out and lands on the beach, surprising All Might and Izuku. Like, what the? Izuku, this is a dumb idea. Stop listening to this walking advertisement. Like, hey, but wait, what? I know. What do you mean? Like, yeah, like, what do you mean? Like, I know the quirk has been passed down to what? How did you? I've been watching you guys for months now. Like, as they just both look at shock. You know, yeah. By the way, dirtbag, you're not all that special. You know, I kind of knew you were wounded. Wait, what? Before that, I mean, come on. Anyone with a brain would notice you have not been doing your work a lot lately. I mean, at most you do like 3 hours of work a day. 3 hours. And you know what? Some criminals actually have some criminals take a note. Any smart criminal wouldn't notice it, but I guess Japan doesn't have that many smart villains. unlike the Americans, we got some smart ones. And pretty dumb ones too. Yeah. You're using it wrong, Izuku. I've seen some stockpiling quirks. Is this what it is? Yes, actually. As Alex transforms into his armored state. Like this. As he turns into it. Like, as Izuku says, oh my lord, like, what kind of quirk is this? None of your business, All Might. Izuku. It's, for me, transforming to this state makes me a lot more denser. Makes me a lot more armored. Heavier. Makes me a lot more limited movement, but it makes me more like a tank with legs. Izuku, using this form is like flexing a muscle, but all across your body. I've seen you use this quirk. It seems like you're only putting it in one area. As he morphs back to his human self. So, I need you to how I put it. I need you to flex all over your body. Imagine every cell, every cell, every vein, everything about you, every muscle fiber, everything you got, and no, that's wrong. What do you mean? That's kind of used for me. Because my quirk is basically a transformation type, purely. Yours does not seem like a transformation. Well, mine's a mutation / transformation. Well, reversed. Yours seems more like yours seem like a emitter type. Sorry for the pauses, guys. Yours definitely seems more like an emitter type, if anything. And I definitely believe that you got yourself a quirk. I guess it's something like a transformation type that allows you to store up lots of energy. Typical. As All Might's quite stunned. Like, I don't got a quirk. Then how are you keep poofing up and on again? Seems like a quirk to me. Yeah. Well, the only quirk I ever had was, well, one for all. We might want to get that rechecked again. Izuku, I need you to imagine a waterfall. Imagine it pouring all across you, from the head to your arms, to your chest, and all the way down to your feet. Could you do that? Like, as Izuku says, well, I think so. Well, try. As Izuku starts trying that, as the energy goes down his face, down to his upper chest, then lower, then all the way down to his feet. Like, as Izuku is quite struggling with this, like, man, this is really difficult. I could see you're probably not used to this. Izuku, I'm going to help you try to be more attuned to this. And I'm going to help, not you. Heck, I think I know the perfect person to help. Like, huh? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Alex? Don't worry. I'll be back here tomorrow. And All Might, you are a terrible teacher. Like, that's All Might is just like this kid. He's gonna be like an endeavor, isn't he? Skipping the next day, as Alex says, Izuku, glad you're here. Like, so, hey Alex, so I'm here. As All Might comes in. Wait, for I am here. As he lands down. All Might, you're gonna get yourself some more attention. You sound like my old partner, my old sidekick, Night Eye. Well, Night Eye might actually be right. He's not exactly my favorite. Like, okay, what is your favorite hero? Oh, that's quite difficult. Vlad King? He's one of my personal favorites. Wait, Vlad King? His quirk is like mine, except he only manipulates his blood, not his entire body. Maybe some of the lower ranks? I do like Mirako. As you says, everyone likes Mirako. True. Man, she is, number 5, that is impressive. I do agree. It is very impressive, including how fast she got up there. One of the quickest in all of Japan hero history. Actually, UA history. Well, hero history of all. She got up there very early in her career. Who knows? Maybe Kiwami Woods may actually beat a record. As Alex just laughs. Doubt it. I very much doubt it. So, let's get to work. As he says, "Oh, Toga," as Toga actually pops out, like, wait, Toga. Hey, Izuku. Like, oh my, like, All Might just says, wait, what the heck? And he's like, don't worry. Don't worry, Mister. Actually, I don't know your name. It's Toshinori. Ah, don't worry. Don't worry, Mr. Toshinori. I'll help you with. I'm just getting her to help with Izuku. As she walks up, so you want me to help it? So Izuku finally got his quirk. Like, as Alex says, yeah, you finally got it. It's an enhancement type, apparently. Very powerful. Yay! Wait, so why am I here? I'm going to need you to help him with his reflexes. He's not exactly used to his power. I see. As she just pulls out her knives, especially one combat knife. Like, what are you going to do? You two are going to spar, except she's going to have her knives, and you're going to have your fists. Like, I'm going to die by the hands of a bloodthirsty girl. Oh, Izuku, don't worry. I don't bite much. As All Might says, wait, I can't. Wait, she's gonna stab him? Don't worry. Toga's one of the best knife users I have ever known. She could probably stab a fly. She could probably stab a fly or throw a knife at one and cut off his wings. She's absolutely the best one I know. As Toga's like, oh, Alex, you're gonna make me blush. Oh, Toga, if I wanted to make you blush, trust me, I would know how. I know you long enough. As he ruffles her hair. Okay, let's go. As All Might wants to protest, as Alex just looks at him like, you get no say in this. I'm his teacher. Yeah, a teacher who got him hurt for 2 weeks for using his power incorrectly. Like I said, All Might, when we're under that tunnel, you're all might, but no brain. As he says, when you're ready, Zuko. Okay. As Alex raises his hand and throws it down and says, fight. As Toga starts rushing Izuku. As Izuku just ducks and dodges every blade that Toga can, well, throw at him. And try to stab. As he's dodging, like, Izuku focus it. As Izuku uses one for all at all parts of his body. Oh, by the way, Izuku, you cannot throw a single punch. As Izuku's like, what? Why not? We need you to focus on trying to channel and dodge. We'll get to that point. As Izuku just dodges the knives being thrown and trying to be stabbed at. As Izuku says, how many knives do you have? It's like, I got enough. As she keeps on trying to stab Izuku. As 10 minutes pass of him just plainly dodging. I don't want to die. As Alex says, okay, the match is over. Like, okay. As Toga actually stops. And Izuku is just on his butt on the beach. Like, that was stressful. Well, sure, it's supposed to be. Toga's kind of scary when she wants to be. You think I'm scary? As Toga says, like, of course. You're scary. Practically kind of terrifying. I mean, your quirk is, well, very terrifying. As she looks down, almost a little bit disappointed, as Alex says, well, that's in a good way. Imagine villains knowing about you, but not knowing who is who. It would they will be terrified of you. As 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 he starts saying these kind of things, his Toga smiles again. It's like as she hugs him. Thanks, Alex. No problem, Toga. As he ruffles her hair. Now I expect we will do this for the next couple, at least this next month. As Izuku says, "What?" As a month passes of doing this, as now Alex is allowing Izuku to throw punches. Yeah, I could go for. Ugh, thank you for editors. As he's now allowing Izuku to throw punches. As now we only have 2 months left before the UA exam. As well, he starts sparring. As Alex starts sparring with Izuku, but only using his, well, you know those fists we had, the ones in the well, the thumbnail right now. You know those? Not that many people use them. I quite like them. One of the first powers you actually get. Throwing heavily biomass fueled fists. Now that was quite fun. As they stop. You're getting quite good, Izuku. Says you, Mr. Regeneration. True. Now you got 2 months left until the UA entrance exam. I expect you, Izuku, to be ready for it. We'll be done now. What? Okay, I'll see you in 2 months. Like, what? Why? I still want to do sparring. True. But Izuku, you gotta stay for the test. The test ain't all just about brawn. It's also about brains too, as he taps on his head. See you then. Of course, Alex would say that. As he goes home and studies for the UA test. Do I still want to go on? This has been a couple of minutes. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep going. As then the UA entrance exam comes up, as Alex and Izuku, Toga, and Froppy come up, like, hey girls, Izuku, how you guys been? I've been doing well, says Froppy. I've been doing just peachy. Hey Izuku. Hey Toga. As they both start talking and start walking in, as they both stop. This is the beginning of an adventure for us, isn't it, Izuku? Imagine this, Froppy. Toga, imagine. We're going to be, in 3 years, after we graduate, we're going to become official heroes. Froppy, the frog hero, and Blood Curdle. As Toga just turns, like, stop calling me Blood Curdle. Yeah, I'll stop calling that when you get your hero name. Oh yeah, Zeus. Oh, come on. I'm not that powerful. Come on. You're the strongest one here. Even stronger than Zuko. As Zuko just hangs down like, yeah, that is true, Alex. You are stronger than me because of experience. Plus, I have the memories of a Marine, so yeah, I am stronger. But sooner or later, you'll become strong too. Heck, maybe one day you'll become stronger than me. as Izuku trips on a rock, like all that training and I'm gonna die falling on my face. As before he falls completely down, as Alex was gonna use his tendrils, as a hand is placed upon his back, as he stops falling and somewhat floats. Like, huh? Like, need a little help? It'll be kind of like, yes. As he grabs the hand and as she puts her hand as the lady puts her hand together and says, "Release." As Izuku falls back on his feet, like, thanks. It's no problem. I mean, it'll be kind of embarrassing if you fell flat on your face on, well, on possibly our first day and maybe our last day here. Don't lose. Come on, I think we could probably make it in. Who knows? Maybe you may make it. As Bakugo bumps into Alex, he's like, "Hey," and he's like, "Hey, watch it, Alex, Zuko. So you guys are here. Oh, this is gonna be fun." Hey, hey, Kachan. Hey, Zoo. So how you been, Alex? We've been actually been quite fine, and you'll be surprised. Just don't get yourself killed. I do need myself a sidekick. Well, let's see you try. As they somewhat get a bit of a rivalry going on, as they both walk in. As they walk in, they do their little test. Like, as well, they're getting a talk from President Mike before the test, sorry. Skipping a bit of a scene. As he looks at his card of what area he should go to, is like, "Hey, Izuku." Like, yeah? Look, we're in different areas. You're in B. You're in A. Well, yeah, you're right, Alex. I'm in B. C. Well, maybe they're trying to. I think they're trying to. As Zuko says, I think they're going to try make sure that kids from the same school who are possibly friends could probably. I don't know. Probably won't try to team up. Seems very logical. Well, then I guess that won't stop me. You know that confidence is going to be your downfall one day. So what? I don't care. As they do the test, writing down, Izuku gets a bit of a higher score in this, not by that much. While Alex gets to the top 3. I mean, he's a genetical genius, and he has the memories of a soldier in this. So he already knows some protocols already when it comes to, well, working as a hero. Somewhat. As they put down, as then President Mike explains about as they also do the physical as the physical course, as they now go through the combat section. As he explains, as a blue-haired, four-eyed kid says, as he raises his hand, "You didn't explain about the 0-pointer." As he exclaimed, "And yes, this is Ida." And so I was about to explain that. As well, in this, Bakugo, Izuku, and Alex didn't make a big ruckus. But except Izuku's mumbling, and then As for you, you juniper-haired kid, you are distracting many of the students here. You must take this seriously, or you don't take this at all. As Alex says to hey, Blue Eye, hey, Four Eyes, how about you shut up? You're the only one creating a bit of a distraction here. He's like, excuse me? You heard me. And I don't think you want to piss me off. As Baguio just turns around and looks at Alex like, He's like, then what are you gonna do? As Alex transforms his arm into his classic sword. As Bog's like, what? He has a quirk? As he wants to actually explode and actually ask Alex questions and actually see if, what happened to Izuku in the original. He wants to see if the same thing was true. As well, Ida's just like, you would threaten a student? A fellow student? Are you sure you're in the right school? As Alex says, oh, I'm pretty sure I'm here alright, because a hero is supposed to defend his friends. As President Mike says, stand down everyone, we don't need a fight right now. As he's trying to calm things down. And he says, please sit down. This is very important, as he explains the 0 pointer. I would suggest it's more of an obstacle, if anything. Nothing much. Everything happens. As they are now sent to their gates. As well, Zuko sees the brown-haired girl again. It's like, he sees her again being nervous and he wants to walk up, but Ida's like, are you trying to distract that girl? What? She's nervous. It's like, you could distract her, ruin her chances of being a hero. As Ida's, putting a lot of doubt in Izuku, but he remembers what Alex says. You should stand up for yourself more, Izuku. If you're going to become a hero, hell, to become the next #1 hero, you need to stand up for yourself. I mean, how can you stand up for those who are too weak to defend themselves if you cannot stand up to a bit of criticism or insult? As Izuku stands up tall and says, just shut up, as he puts in 2% of One for All across his body, not creating a bit of electricity, but a bit of the fluctuating eyes, as he just nudges Ida away, as he's like, what? As he's about to stop, but Izuku just turns back and gives somewhat of a copy of Alex's glare, and instead of being intimidating, it's more like, what's he doing? Kind of thing. As Ida sounds like, and he's trying to process what is happening. As Izuku walks away and talks to, he talks to Uraraka. It's like, hey, you nervous? Like, yeah, I'm kind of nervous. Don't worry, you'll probably succeed. I mean, how hard can it be? Like, as everyone just looks like, oh, he has no idea. Because some are from hero families, and they heard stories from their father or brother or sister or whatever has told them about, the test, the UA testing. It's like, you're not that good at comforting. Yeah, I'm working on it. But you could probably make it. As she just smiles. Meanwhile, on the other side, as Alex is walking up and sees a green-haired girl, as he's like, Hey, Froppy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Sue. Oh, Alex. I guess we're in the same zone. I guess so. You want to team up? I kind of do, but I want to win some points on my own. You know, a hero team is better. Two are better than none. That is right. At this point, he did tell Froppy about his true amount of quirk, but she kind of, and he gives her the reason why he didn't give her the full truth and this is what it went like. Alex, I don't care. You and I have been friends for a long time. I don't really care. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? As Alex is like, yeah, we're good friends. Yeah. As we turn back to the present. Okay. But call me if you need me. You know when if you scream out my name, I'll always be there. uh, as President Mike says, there's no time limit in a real hero fight as the gates open. Now go! As Izuku Alex start running out. In this, Izuku actually gets some amount of points, while Alex gets a lot of points, aiming at 3 and 2 pointers and demolishing them with rapid combos, switching to his sword arm, claws, his hammer fists, and shield as he starts demolishing, gaining points as rapid as Bakugo. And it's almost like Nezu, like, yes, Toshinori, I need to know that kid's quirk as he points to Alex. And okay, any particular reason? No, I just need to know as he looks up Alex's quirk. Yeah, Blacklight, mutation/transformation type, allows him to absorb organic material and organic matter to increase himself, and with this power he can manipulate his body in any way, shape, or form. Organic mass. Yeah, but he hasn't used it in a while, or hasn't been used to train it for a while. And he's an American too. Really? Yeah. He did have an incident once. Wait. Well, he was part of those accidental deaths. Like, huh? Death by quirk activation. How? Well, it looks like as it says on the big screen, he accidentally absorbed his PE teacher. And I was like, oh my. As he starts thinking, could this be the work of All for One? I mean, come on. Alex Mercer's quirk power, if it was in the MHA, would be considered very weird because it seems like a mixture of many, many quirks. As he starts thinking, could this be All for One's doing? But why would he put that there? Probably to make him seem innocent or something. As he starts, questioning Alex's morals, like, he was very deadly when the sludge fell him, and when he hit me, it hurt very bad. As he starts thinking, while Alex is mowing down robots, while Zuku is mostly trying to help students and throw punches, as well as Alex, but he's not doing as much as he's throwing fists. As soon as it's time to release the 0 pointers, as Nezu turns the key in a big red button, as he just smiles, grabs a mallet, and comically just slams the hammer down on the red button, as 3 giant robots start moving. Like as Zuko and Alex are running around as they hear a rumble. It's like as they look behind them, like, oh, this is just ridiculous. As then Alex says, now it's starting to get fun. As he transforms into his armored state. Let's go. As he starts running with his sword. As well, then back to Izuku as he's going around, but then he hears a help as he sees Uraka under rubble. As Izuku starts running and going to help little Ochako, as it's like, my leg. As Izuku runs, I was like, "Are you okay?" Like, I think I may have broken my leg. Like, can you not lift that? Like, somewhat. But I gotta focus somewhat. And the pain is sort of blocking it. As the robot is about to hurt, is about to, crush Oraka as Izuku goes full 5%. As he jumps in the air and punches the zero pointer and destroying it, flattening its face and destroying lots of buildings in the process. While Alex is cutting his zero pointer from the inside out, as then it stops moving as a cut from its neck pops out as it's shot into the sky as Alex walks up and then cheers that I am the king, screaming from practically literally rooftops as it falls down and lands on a small building. Like, probably be deducted for that. As President Mike says, the test is over. Please, if you didn't succeed, then you could try other hero scrolls, or try next year. But we'll be seeing those who succeed later. As the mic goes out. As they start walking out. And that is, I'm going to end it there. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And see you in the next part.